everybody, dog. Welcome to the Capsule Talk.
Hey.
We got a special guest today. You know what I mean? It's your boy, Jose Barber.
It's your boy, Lifer by Design.
And your boy, MINDOFF.
You know what I mean? And shit, we're going to take this shot. We're going to start this pod off by taking this shot real quick. We were actually supposed to take it off camera, but
Let's go, baby.
we ran it.
Thank you for
Hey,
coming,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Appreciate you.
Cheers, boys. Ooh, that's smooth.
That was cool. Really little peach taste.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of sweet.
Yeah, it was a little sweet because I had to
Really?
get the sweet one because, you know, shit. Ty, you going to start?
Hey, he wants to
This
be
guy.
involved.
He always wants to be part of the pod. But shit, bro. Fucking, you just said you just came straight from the studio?
Yeah, straight from the studio,
That's
bro.
tight,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, we appreciate you, bro. Fucking coming out of your way, bro, to fucking be on Capsule Talk
Yeah.
and shit, bro. Because you said you had a full crowd, right?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I had
That's tight.
Big E was there.
Okay.
I had, bunch of different artists.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. It was
tight.
my first time meeting
Full
him.
crowd.
Yeah. Oh, Pugs. Pugs was there.
Shout out
yeah,
Pugs. Shout out
Yeah.
Biggie.
Yeah,
That's tight. That's tight. So, were you right there, like, fucking helping them out produce and shit? Or, or
so
what was it
they
going?
came in. They had like a big beat pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we were just listening to some different beats, and then Big E hopped on one, put down a verse, put down a hook. Pugs was right in there, and then I also had Gangsta Wish was there too, and he
shout
finished
out
the
Gangsta
track.
Wish.
Yeah, hell yeah, it was a good ass time.
That's tight.
Good ass time. We were all busy working, having fun.
That's tight.
Slamming White Claws.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's tight. So like fucking like how does that go about, dog? When you just like have well, I'm pretty sure it's appointments and shit, right? My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Sorry about this
Nah,
guy.
you good?
Fucking tight.
Nah,
He always wants to. You can either throw him on the couch here. I'll throw
Yeah.
him on the couch.
Bring them up. But yeah, bro, when people book, they usually just hit me up on IG, and they'll just say, like, "Yo, what you got available?" And I'll shoot them the link to book, and we have like a whole scheduling
Thing.
program. Yeah, and so people
That's
just see what's
tight.
available, book a session.
For the people that don't know, where you working at?
Record X Studios off of Johnson and Ventura.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
that's right.
serving up
Tap
all the
in.
805. Yeah,
You guys have an IG, right?
yeah, we got an
Okay, for
IG,
sure.
Record X Studios, and
We're
then
gonna put that on the screen right here. You guys check them out.
Right here.
Record X Studios.
Yeah.
And then also MINDOFF Music.
Yeah.
Right
Mind
there.
off.
Hell yeah, that's
So
tight,
run that
bro. So fucking how long have you been there?
I think I've been there I think I'm coming up on 3 years. Like
shoot.
this week.
Dang, 3
Oh,
years.
for
That's
sure.
that's a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
that's a good amount of time, bro.
Hell
that's,
yeah.
that's tight. And fucking shit, so far you just been fucking.
It's been incredible, bro.
That's
I mean,
tight.
I have to thank this city so much. They really just gave me my dream job, my dream profession. I get to record rap artists all day.
yeah,
I'm blessed.
That's
truly
tight.
blessed.
That's tight.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
tight.
bro.
Yeah.
And fucking like how like what got you into producing?
I used to be a swimmer in high school, and that's
Okay.
what I kind of wanted to do and what I put a lot of my effort into.
Yeah.
And then when I hit high school, I had a shoulder problem.
Oh.
And so at the time I was, really good for my age, like
I can see that
competing
being a
well,
problem.
Yeah.
but I couldn't push myself.
Yeah.
And so I was 4-year varsity, but I wasn't like getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think around senior year when I was 18, I just kind of hit this like roadblock where I was like, I can't do this professionally. I probably can't even really be that good in college. I really have to make a switch here. And so at the time I was listening to a lot of music, the Beatles, and I decided, I was like, you know what, let me just do music because I don't need my body to do it. It's just all my mind, and so I thought if I just work really hard at that, it doesn't matter if my leg gets blown off one day or I go blind, I can still do this.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true. Yeah, that's tight. And shit, look at now you fucking
For real.
you're at, we're like you said 3 years deep into like at least a certain spot because you said
Right.
before that how long have you been doing it?
So I was 18. I'm about to turn 28 next week.
That's tight.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
shit, you've been in it.
So
fucking,
about
what,
10 years deep,
That's
yeah.
tight.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
right, bro.
That's pretty dope, bro. And fucking so far, like, would you say like your style's evolved?
Hell yeah, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first started, I loved the Beatles, and like I grew up on a lot of like classic rock and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I started finishing high school, I absorbed all of that, and I was like, I'm bored of this. I'm like hella bored of this. And then when I was in college, that was around the time that I went to my first like rave.
Okay.
And then when I saw that, I was just like, I loved house music. All me and my friends, we'd go back to our house. We're like, let's make like music on the laptop and shit. And that's kind of what introduced me to the laptop.
That's how you started
Okay.
making beats.
Yeah, exactly. And then you know, we go into college. There's a lot of rap artists there, and you start making rap beats for the rap artists. And and then I eventually made it over here, and then really just kind of fell headfirst into the 805 hip hop scene.
Hell yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah,
tight,
bro.
bro. That's a pretty dope fucking little story that you got. That's pretty cool, and shit. So, like now that you're like deep into it, bro. Like is there any like goals that you say you that you have like planned for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always trying to like expand the business. You know, I really like. I honestly, bro, like what my dream is right now is I just really want the 805 to just give LA a nice little.
Oh, that's tight.
I
bro.
just, you know, because
That's
you know,
tight, and that's
there,
tight that you're right there fucking
Yeah.
helping them, bro. Because I know I'm pretty sure you fucking like you said you're covering a lot of the 805 and
Right.
shit, and
right.
and that's pretty tight. That because I feel like that's a big part, like having a producer being like to have that mindset that you have right now, and then like if the artists have the same mindset, like I feel like that's a good combo.
Right. You know, because like you know, like I love LA, but you know, I think that there's a lot of this like little bro shit going on.
Yeah,
with us, you know?
right.
for
Yeah, they're
sure.
trying to
Yeah.
little bro us, something like yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and
That's
you know,
true.
there's a lot of artists out here that've been working real hard. And
Shout out all the 805 artists.
That's right, baby. 805 all the way.
That's
Yeah.
that, and
Shout
shit. I
out,
seen
bro.
that
We
track
see
you
all
showed. You dropped, bro. That shit was
Yeah.
tight, bro.
Yeah,
that
man,
shit
yeah.
was dope.
Yeah, you know, when I have some free time at the studio, I like to work on my own stuff.
I
and
figured,
Yeah, and I
bro,
love
seen
to-
that too. That shit's dope.
I
Bro.
like to try to combine influences. So like
That's
here, I'm
tight.
like there's a lot of like new West Coast is kind of like taking over the scene.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
And so I was like trying to just add that with like a little bit of like EDM,
Yeah.
you know, and
Oh,
just
that's
wild.
make something
It's
a
like
little
a
different.
fucking like a straight party track and
Yeah,
shit.
hell
huh?
yeah. And
That's
if you
tight.
like that,
bro.
bro, you're gonna like my next track too.
Oh
That's
hell
pretty
yeah,
wild, bro.
That's
Yeah.
crazy because like I'm pretty sure you think about it deep because you obviously like you know you try to see what people vibe to like you
Hell
know
yeah.
and what people catch and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
and like
I never heard
definitely
nobody try to mix that too, bro.
Yeah, that's what,
EM and West Coast, yeah, that's crazy.
That's
yeah.
tight.
All my favorite like artists and like influences, they were always like taking aesthetics from like different genres and trying
Yeah,
to
and I
you know,
feel
put
like-
them
I fuck with
together.
that, bro.
Yeah.
And then I
Sure,
think
bro,
maybe
that's
what
just
you
hard.
said, like how you used to cover like all like the Beatles and all that stuff back then,
Right.
that probably like benefited you then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely,
Because
bro.
then, you know, like
Yeah.
if you just, I feel like maybe if like you just come off top, like only knowing the new shit,
Right.
you wouldn't have that like
Right.
fucking,
Because the Beatles is like that was a straight songwriting, and that's why
Yeah.
they had such a like a long run. Is that they were just like songwriters at heart, you know? And like
yeah.
although rhythm has changed and production has completely changed, and like maybe to like a new listener,
Yeah.
it might be kind of like, well, where's the deep bass? You know, where's this? Where's that? But at the heart of all those Beatles songs is just a good song. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Yeah.
And like shit, I'm new to this fucking to this rap scene shit, bro, and like producer stuff. Like like in your, do you make the actual beat yourself or sometimes?
So it depends, but like usually like our bread and butter and what I'm like making my living off of doing right now, artists come to the studio and they bring like an instrumental.
Oh, okay.
And so what I'll do as an engineer is I'll put that into Pro Tools,
Okay.
and then we're
Produce
gonna and then we'll just record their vocals over that and then mix it, master it, and then they
it.
leave with something finished.
Oh.
So,
okay,
but
okay.
I do also make beats, and sometimes
Okay.
people commission me to make beats for them. But like an engineer, like when someone's an engineer, that's someone that's like typically recording someone, so a recording
Okay.
engineer
Oh,
or
okay.
mixing and mastering. So, you know, like back in the day, bro, there's like so many different jobs. You got like a recording engineer, you got a mixing engineer, a mastering engineer. These days, especially like what we do in hip hop, people want shit fast.
That's tight.
You know, they want to post on
On the
IG.
spot type
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
So we just do it all. Record, mix, master, boom, finished.
One stop shop,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah,
That's
basically.
pretty tight. That's tight.
So you ever sample anything? You like sampling, or how you feel about that?
I mean, it's fun. It's really fun, but the issue that comes up with it is like you got to get it cleared
Yeah, for
sometimes,
sure.
and
Yeah, right.
sometimes it's not so bad. You know, you just put it into DistroKid, and you have to just like give the person that made that sample like a
Credit.
large cut. But I don't know. I usually just like making something that's
From
completely
scratch.
completely mine. You know what I mean? I like to DJ sometimes, and so I feel like I'm usually scratching that itch of like mashing things up, you know?
Oh, by DJing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it would be fun, like, I work with Cam DeGuapo, and he's like, yo, I'd love to do, like, a Funky Town remix.
Oh, that's
and I feel like that'd be
tight.
pretty fun, you know, with some, like, new West Coast drums and stuff.
That shit would be
That
tight.
should be hard.
Yeah, because I feel like that's in right now, like, or like, or if, I don't know if it's always been in, but I feel lately I've been seeing it, like a lot of people remastering old shit.
Right.
At least on the radio, I've been hearing a lot of old like tracks getting brought back.
Hell yeah, and it's always fun too. You know,
it's
just like what G Perico did that. Was it Billie Jean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like a fun fucking track, and it's the familiarity almost makes it fun that someone's doing a spin on it. You know? Yeah.
And so like when they do that, they got the reach out or what? You think?
Dude, I don't know what
like
his team had to go through. Michael
but
Jackson,
you know
I'm sure, is
I'm
one
pretty
of the hardest.
But I feel like sometimes as an artist they might just, you know what, say fuck it, like we're gonna give off, like if this shit blows, fuck, I'll just take the cloud off of it, and then you know what I mean.
Right, you just post on SoundCloud and it can do great still, you know.
Yeah,
and then you get all
like
those clout coins.
Time period though too, no, like a certain year to where it's like
where
you could you'd have to get the permission and then before it doesn't matter.
I don't know what the cutoff is,
it's like
but
50s or 60s.
Yeah, I want to say it's like something like.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure 20s music is like, what do they call it? It's free domain or public domain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So definitely like all like the classical stuff is like totally fine to use. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Michael Jackson definitely not.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely not. That was probably a hard sample
one to clear.
Yeah,
for sure.
For real, huh? That's tight. That shit. Any specific artists that you like fucking like working with?
Bro, I love everyone. I mean, honestly, anyone that comes to the studio, you're from the 805.
Take a shot because you can't. You can't answer. You gotta take a shot. Okay.
Nah, I couldn't say my favorite, bro. Because I mean, it's like
so take
everyone's like my baby. All right, I'll do it. Let's go.
Take a shot.
Yeah, pour me up.
That's tight.
I can't say a specific person,
too,
you know, because
I'm rooting. Shout out everybody.
Everybody 805, I'm rooting for them.
That was a trick question, guys.
But you know, there's a lot of talent out here, and so you know, when I go into my work every day,
hey, give me a little cup.
I definitely feel like somebody can come out with a hit.
People, we're just having fun with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're not disrespecting nobody.
Right.
It's a did you take that? All right, go ahead. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Cheers,
boys. To the 805.
Yeah. But yeah, bro, shit, dude. So you said like everybody's pretty much on your good list.
There's a lot of talent out here, and you know, even if someone isn't like
anybody,
it's kind of new or something like that, and maybe is like, you know, needs some work. You know, I think we've all been in that position. You have to start from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, even if someone's maybe got a lot to work on, I'm not gonna, you know, be like, oh,
bash him and shit, right?
That guy's coming. You know,
put him on the right way type.
Right,
shit.
exactly.
So with that being said, like, would you ever do like a 805 album type shit?
Yeah,
like
I'd love to do that.
That should be sick.
That'd be amazing. I think Underground kind of did something a little bit like that. And my new song is on there. But it'd be cool to do a just like a compilation album with a bunch of artists like that.
Even genres and shit, like their own styles and shit.
Yeah, do a fucking the DJ Khaled of Oxnard.
Yeah. Or somebody else maybe.
That's tight.
I don't know if I got the moves like DJ Khaled.
Or fucking just yell at
a couple more shots, you'll have them.
Yeah.
Hey, talk about that. Hey, you know, talking about some funny shit though. I got I couldn't stop dying at that fucking video that you dropped, bro. The Oxnard artist and shit be like.
Oh yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
That was me trying to hop on the.
All right, we're gonna put that shit right here. Since if you guys don't know what it is, we'll put it right here.
Hey, low key though, bro. I've been for this next song, I was like trying to like think of like more memes to kind of like meme it, you know?
Yeah, dude, because it's really like I think that's what it's about right now.
For real,
you know?
bro. And you know what I've been doing is the that AI voice thing.
Oh yeah,
bro. Okay. You just feed it like voice of like someone you want to copy, and then you can just type in. So like Joe Biden's like a popular one people are doing, and you just make them say anything.
That's
it's
hard.
so funny.
Do a remix with Joe Biden.
Yeah, so I made this one. I'll show it to you after. It's hilarious.
Look out for the Joe Biden one. We might leak it here, guys. Who knows? A few more shots.
You know, I'll post it tonight, so you can post it on the podcast.
Oh hell yeah! We'll check it out, guys.
Trying to put you all on. This food mind off next up like a glizzy on a Ferris wheel. Tell me not for real, for real.
Because a lot of people I feel sometimes take it too serious and shit. You know what I mean? And then they like get aggressive with it,
Right.
and
for
like
sure,
you know what I mean?
frustrated and shit.
Yeah, or even just like try to like, excuse me, judge other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like at the end of the day, like we're all doing that shit for fun. Dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we're
bro.
trying to get somewhere, but it's still for
You gotta
fun.
have fun
Yeah.
with it. You know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think it's I think it's more dynamic to be someone that's like, yeah, you're cool, you're this and that, but like if there's a funny side to you, like show people that.
Yeah,
for
that's
real,
true.
for
Yeah,
real.
right.
Yeah, it's more
'Cause,
real.
Like shit, you can smile a few times. You know what I mean?
Right, or look stupid,
Yeah,
because we all look stupid from time to time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
for
That's
real,
true.
bro.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
shit, a lot of times people are scared to do shit like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because they
Right.
think
Intimidated
like
and
they're
shit,
scared of being
yeah.
judged
Yeah,
more,
for real.
honestly.
Right.
And it's tight, bro, to have fun with your fucking craft, dog. Because then, like, what they say is like when you fucking having fun with something, it's like you feel like you're not working, you know?
That's right.
And I'm pretty sure like that's how it feels when you go to work
Hell
every day.
yeah,
huh?
bro. I mean, I won't say that it never feels like
No,
work.
yeah, no.
It
I'm pretty
definitely
sure
feels like work sometimes,
No,
but
yeah, it
You get
definitely
swamped
does.
and shit,
But
yeah.
at the same time, though, of the people in this world that can complain about their job, I'm definitely
not one of them.
don't have much to complain about.
That's
It's a
tight.
pretty fun job, bro.
That's tight.
I got lots of cool people I get to work with all the time, and I get to make art every day.
Hell yeah. Anybody that you fucking have your eyes on that you maybe hopes to hopefully walks in the doors and shit. And we can make it happen here at the capsule probably.
Damn.
Who you want to work with?
I mean, Anderson .Paak is, an Oxnard
Shit,
legend.
Yeah, let's get Anderson
You know?
.Paak,
Sick,
bro, for
sick.
real. We've been trying to get Anderson .Paak, but one of my clients is his family members, and
Yeah.
he's playing hard to get. He's trying.
Yeah, so I
Pull
try
up,
to
Anderson.
respect that stuff because I mean it's like he's busy. I'm
Nah,
sure that
no,
guy
yeah,
sure
I don't
is.
even. Yeah,
You know?
I'm just messing with him.
but he
that's
is
tight.
Anderson .Paak. He's got such an amazing vocal tone.
Yeah.
His rhythm is ridiculous. I think he's one of the most talented people in the industry right now.
Yeah, you like that new Corday song they just dropped?
Yeah, hell yeah.
that was tight.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and then also I mean this is I don't know if this would ever happen, but like probably like Daniel Caesar is like really
Oh, Daniel Caesar.
I just
Oh,
love his
okay.
vocal
Dope.
tone
Yeah,
so
for
much.
sure.
That's
To
tight.
just have
Coming out
that
of voice,
man across on the microphone
Then
singing
let's
into
get
that
it.
microphone would be a dream come true.
That's
yeah.
tight. Yeah, because you know what? Like, as a producer, like, how do collabs like that happen?
I mean,
Would you have to reach with them like, hey, let's work? Or
it
what do you
depends.
think?
I mean, honestly, the way that I think those things happen is that when you're just working all the time and just like in those situations all the time, you're eventually going to be in the right place at the right time, And so like one time I landed a pretty big client, and that was just from recording a guy at the studio who happened to know that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shit,
like
yeah,
just like
yeah.
reference and shit. Huh?
Yeah,
like
so-
referrals.
Yeah, and so like I just like being involved with the 805 recording a bunch of people, and then maybe one day, it's like whoa, like, Ice Spice is in the studio now, like it's just like that's how that
Right,
shit happens. You're
yeah,
just like
that's true.
Yeah.
working, and then one person that comes by is like, oh, this shit's dope. I'm gonna bring my friend. Oh, that happens to be this person. You know what I mean?
That's tight.
Fuck
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. That's true. Yeah, because I've always like fucking wondered too, like as a producer, like how well, I'm pretty sure people end up fucking knowing each other and shit, like big
Right.
ass artists and shit. Like
Yeah.
it's usually their homies that end up rolling with them or whatever. But like I've always wondered like how they end up just like in random spots and shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? And I guess that's one thing too, like by getting referred.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. Yeah, just
That's
word of mouth,
tight.
really.
Yeah,
That's
for
dope.
real.
That's dope.
So, is there any producers that like you looked up to, or that like kind of like showed you you could do it this way or that way, or like?
I really like the lens that I like really looked at things a lot of the time was like kind of like genre.
Yeah.
So like at the time, like I loved like when I was young, like kind of like before I was out on my own, like absorbed all that kind of like rock and like jazz kind of stuff. And then I really got into EDM, and that was like all producers,
Yeah.
And just I liked what the genre was doing in general of like making new sounds, like it's very abstract, like it's sounds that you've never heard before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when you land into the hip hop world, it's like it's vocal focused, and it's
for
about
real.
complementing the artist, and like
Yeah.
leaving
Not the,
space.
Yeah, not the producer.
Yeah,
It's not-
exactly.
It's not the main focus.
Right.
on
So
it,
it's like
yeah.
almost the opposite of like, something like bass house, where it's like the synth takes the lead, but in, hip hop, the voice takes the lead and you're complementing it.
Yeah.
You know, so like those approaches, like, is what I try to draw from and like learn from. You know, there's like specific, you know, like producers, like, you know, obviously Timbaland is like a mega producer.
Sure. Shout out Timbaland.
Hit after hit after hit. You know, and like he's had huge influence. Like honestly, I feel like he's even influenced like house. You know, because like Timbaland, bro, his sound. Some of his tracks like are very like reminiscent of like tech house, which is happening right
the
now.
Instruments that he uses and shit.
Yeah, the kind of like wide saws, you know, like the kind of shit that he does. Like tech house, it's like a little more crazier, but you know, it's almost like that's Timbaland. You hear it a little bit, you know.
The influence
that's
you hear.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of your influences too.
Yeah, hell
that's
yeah.
Tight.
And I love house music, rock. You know, like I said, the Beatles and stuff like that. Like good songwriting.
That's dope.
Kendrick, I feel like I think he's the best to ever write an album. You know, like write albums, maybe up there with like Pink Floyd, probably.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, he is
probably
fire.
better. Like honestly, like I love Dark Side of the Moon, but To Pimp a Butterfly and
Section 80.
Yeah, like I think that he has more really good albums than even Pink Floyd. I'd put my, you know, that out there. I think he does.
I know, for real. What shit? When was the last
Drop
time
a
Kendrick?
comment. Let us know who you think.
For real, right? Shit. When was the last time Kendrick dropped something? I think
That with Kodak.
Yeah. Right. Okay, that was the last one. Yeah, cause he's like low key when he drops. So
Yeah.
he
He just
smart.
does it. I don't even think he promotes.
And
Right?
he's smart, bro.
Drops
Fucking
it.
just like, you know, just stretch your stretch your fame or stretch the
He
wealth.
lets that shit anticipate. You know.
He never drops anything unless he's got something to say. You know,
That's
you
true.
know, he doesn't just waste words, really.
Yeah, that's tight, bro. Shit. So fucking like any low key projects? You said you down a leak right here at Capsule.
So I got something coming up right now. We're gonna shoot a video. I got a song with Jamie.
Oh,
yeah, artist out here. Yeah,
shit, look out for that guy.
That one's it's a club banger for sure. Yeah, we're gonna do it with Destructive.
Super
excited about that one. Yeah, that one's gonna be a fun track. That's definitely for the clubs.
That's tight, bro.
Yeah.
Summer drop or what?
You know, I'm aiming to shoot that video. You
Sooner?
know, like on my birthday on the 18th. So around there. Yeah. So hopefully maybe like April that drops.
Nice,
yeah.
And fucking like when it comes to like now that you're like recording videos, how would you go about like recording videos or coming up for like concepts for videos?
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I love to DJ. I feel like that kind of comes naturally. Mixing, even writing. On camera specifically for videos, like even right now, dialogue, I don't feel like tense.
Yeah.
On video, I think that's honestly my weak point. I really have to like work at it. I'm like thinking this next one, I'm like, I'm gonna have to practice some shit to do in the mirror, bro. Because the last video, I just felt stiff. I felt like, what the hell am I supposed to do right now? You know, kind of thing.
Okay,
so,
I get you.
You're not used to the
it's new. It's very new to me.
And then like even too like I always wonder like how people even come up with like just like if they're trying like a storyline. Well, I guess I based off the lyrics, I guess too. Right. But you know, like or when you decide like if you wanna like do that type of video.
So the one that I'm doing with Jamie, it was like it feels like a club vibe. You know, we're just kind of talking our shit. You know, so I feel like that one. We were gonna do a car wash, which was actually this guy Goshi's idea, an artist Goshi. Okay, yeah, check him out.
Shout out.
But the car wash, they wanted like $2,000 to fucking shoot there. I was like,
hell no.
So I'm gonna go to this club. It's Miss Olson's. That's where I DJ'd. I think I'm gonna ask that guy. I think he's gonna give me a way more reasonable price.
Yeah, they DJ there?
Yeah, I DJ there with DJ Sabo. Shout out DJ Sabo.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, bro. It was a fun ass time.
What days they do that?
So it was this thing called a glow party. So I think it's gonna be like a once a month thing.
Oh,
it's 18 plus.
Is it like
come out? It was crazy last time
at the new venue, right?
It's Miss Olson, so it's like right by the harbor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I know they have a. Well, I'm pretty sure the venue's there been
like
there for a minute.
Yeah, kind of like over there. I think.
Yeah,
dude, it was hella fun.
Yeah, that's
I think
cool.
it's something that they kind of more recently started doing. I think they've had some like nightlife there, but this is like kind of like having like
that's
more
like
of a clubby.
Yeah, they had a bar right there.
Yeah.
For the locals or what?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Hey, that's probably I fuck with that little area because it's like it has a whole little vibe, just straight like beachy vibe and shit. Like it's cool.
That's where I live, right over there in Port Hueneme. I
right,
love
yeah.
being close to the water, bro. I feel like that's
Hell yeah.
important for me.
Honestly, right? Yeah, cause
Yeah.
we live close, so
Yeah,
close
bro.
to the water, bro. But like, no one goes to the damn beach.
Yo, I mean, anytime you guys want to go to the beach this summer, let me know, bro.
Oh hell yeah, dog! We're gonna
I-
have to fucking hit a mind off, bro.
That was like a huge part of my life growing up, was going to the beach,
Yeah,
bro.
boogie boarding, surfing.
for real. You know, like I did growing up, I did go to the beach a lot, cause we live in Hueneme as well, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so we would go to Hueneme Beach and I don't just kick it in the
Just
dunes,
kick
bro.
it
Just
outside.
like
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
random ass
bro.
shit.
Yeah.
Like it was funny. Like I think that was just like the spot to be at.
It's
But
a
I think
great
now that
time.
like now obviously growing up, it's I don't know. I felt like it's hard to like find time to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it's been a
Yeah.
minute, but like the Hueneme Rocks, fucking, that was like
That was the thing,
a
right?
spot, yeah, where,
yeah.
like, we were there like 30, 40 deep, bro.
I remember
really?
being
Oh,
in the
that's wild.
I remember being in the Hueneme Rocks, bro. Like I don't know if it's just me, but I would like walk through the rocks and fucking see like sometimes you'd find caves, bro. Like
Hell yeah.
you could just kick it in the
My
caves.
boy
and
even
shit.
cut hair right there, too.
Oh yeah,
straight
shit.
up.
I remember that. Yeah, I really did. I did
Yeah.
a video. Shit, you guys check that out. It's
Check
funny
it
as
out,
hell.
That's
I was
funny.
into that back in the day, like just fucking cutting like random ass spots.
Mobile barber been doing
Straight
it,
up,
bro.
dog, real life. I'll
For
fuck
real.
come to you wherever
That's
at the
funny.
beach, wherever you at.
For real,
Hey,
bro.
hey, it's biodegradable, baby.
Straight up.
Hell yeah.
That's tight though, yeah. But shit, yeah, the beach is dope, bro. Shit, can't wait for this summer track that you got
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
coming
I'm
out,
ready.
bro.
Yeah, I got a couple. I got another one to the artist Grigsby. Shout out Grigsby.
Damn,
sure.
shout
And
out.
that one's way different than the track with Jamie. Like, I can't stay in a lane, bro.
Oh, I was gonna tell you, yeah,
Yeah.
like you said, go ahead.
I just love like
Changing genres.
jumping,
Yeah,
trying
I was
different
gonna
things.
say,
Like I
yeah.
love
That's
alt
tight,
R&B,
bro. I
you know.
fuck with that heavy.
Yeah, you know, like I love like
Yeah.
Daniel Caesar's, and so I love that kind of like smoother stuff. Like Grigsby, he has like his beats are usually like very like Kaytranada-esque. I don't know if you know
Okay.
Kaytranada.
Mm.
Like, it's kind of like hip hop with like a little bit of R&B and
Oh, okay.
house.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
A
okay,
little more
okay.
groovy, a little more
Okay.
dancey, but like
For
it's
sure.
got that 4/4, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Yeah.
that one's a little bit more of like kind of a love song, more of a breakup song.
that's tight. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's cool to be versatile. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like you don't always want to like that's what I also wondered because I'm not an artist myself. You know what I mean? But I've always wondered like how do artists break out of that like you said lane? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like how do like artists just like decide like you know what I'm gonna try this fucking
Yeah, it's interesting, bro, because like, you know, for me, like I'm always like I don't have like a huge following as like an artist, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So like I just do whatever the fuck I want. You
Yeah.
know, like, oh, I like this song,
Yeah.
I like that song. But I do notice that like a lot of the people that like have a significant following, they do tend to just love sticking to that one kind of vibe.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
The
what
one
I
that
mean?
works for
Yeah,
them.
that works for them, and there's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, like I think that consistency helps them,
Mhm.
you know, because then like their fan base that they garner is not like,
like what
what the
hell
fuck is
happened?
this?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
like,
true.
are you
You
changed?
know what I mean?
type
Yeah,
shit.
right.
Like if I do this song with Jamie and it's kind of like this like new West Coast like boom kind of vibe, and then it's
Yeah.
like the next day I'm doing like alt R&B or house,
Yeah.
you know, all the people that you get from, you know, the new West Coast, and then they hear the house, they're like, I don't like house, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
you know.
crazy. You can't satisfy everybody.
But yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
say you gotta, you know, what,
You know.
what feeds the heart type
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
true.
But you know, like I said, like I'm making all my money with the recording engine, so I'm gonna make whatever music I want. I don't
That's
really,
true.
That's
I'm
dope.
not
That's
looking
true.
to please anybody. You know?
That's true. Yeah, that's tight, dude. Like, and when you're ever like when you're producing people, do you ever give like your 2 cents? Like, hey, you know what? Maybe do this a little different.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. Honestly, I mean, that's a lot of the job. Is at the
Yeah.
very least, like,
shit. Direct the vocals and the way they
yeah,
sing.
at the very least, being like, yo, that's out of time.
Oh,
Try
for
that
sure.
again. But it's a balancing act though, because like, it's a lot of psychology involved with like recording a vocal artist, because when people come up to the mic, they're very like delicate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Especially if they're starting. If it's someone like, you know, like Big E or Leo the Fool, you know, or like Crypto, like they know what they're doing. Like,
Shout
you know,
out
if
them. Shout out them.
shout out them, shout out 5-2 Mob, you know,
Yeah. Shout out 5-2 Mob. We got them coming
You know,
soon.
Slum Boys, like all those guys, veterans, you know, 805 veterans. Like if
Okay,
you're like,
so
yo,
they come ready, come aggressive.
yeah, and they've
That's
done
right.
it a million times. So
That's
you know,
tight.
if they hop on the mic and you're like, yo, that shit is a little offbeat, they're not gonna like, you know, take it to
Oh, I
heart.
get you. They'll be like, okay,
You
let's
know.
get it.
Okay,
So I
let's
know,
run it
like,
again.
so I can push them more.
That's
You
hard.
know what I mean? But where if I have somebody that's like brand new, this is like their first time, and I can tell they're really nervous, you got to be really gentle about like,
It's just
maybe it's not worth like saying like, yo, that's really offbeat.
Like you read you read them a little bit.
Yeah, and like just try to get them the best product that I think that they can
give, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, because if you like, if they're offbeat the whole damn thing, and I can tell that they aren't going to be able to make that change.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to be better off like recording that, being happy with it, and coming back and improving.
Figuring it out on their own.
Yeah, or at least like, like not discouraging them too much. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah,
so
yeah.
Do you have any tips for like anyone new that's going to step in the studio that you want to like?
I would just say like listen to a lot of music.
Different
and,
types.
like learn about how it's made. Like that's like a big thing. Like it's just like being interested enough to learn about like how it's made, how people do this, and being humble enough to be honest with yourself, being like, oh, I could work on this, I can work on that. Because I used to think that maybe like what was stopping a lot of people is like insecurity. Like, I'm not good enough, I can't do it. But being in the doing this for as long as I have, honestly, I think the biggest hurdle, bro, is a lot of people are just like way too like, I'm the shit.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Ego.
Yeah. And then I'm sitting
sure.
there like all right, the best. Like, you sure? There's not a few things you can think that maybe you could work on. It's like I think that actually holds back more people, at least in the music that I work in, more.
That's true.
For sure,
you know what I mean?
Sure,
so if you can have a balance of that, of being like confident enough to not give up, but also being like, being able to critique yourself. Yeah,
take some
enough.
like some what is it, positive criticism?
Exactly. Yeah. With yourself.
Yeah, with yourself. Yeah. And just even people around you too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially if the fucking like if somebody that's working on your stuff is like giving you your 2 cents, like that may be something good to take in.
Right. Exactly. And it all depends too. It's like, it's all opinions, so like, if you really believe in it, you're like, I like this, then it's like, all right, do your thing. You know what I mean? Because someone's opinion is just someone's opinion, but
yeah, for sure.
it's important to at least keep in mind that like there might be some legitimacy to what they're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, for real, dude. Because shit, like I can imagine, like, but sometimes, like, I guess you like if they do it too much, you probably get to a point where you're just like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah,
let you do your thing. You know what
I mean? Some every once in a while it's like because
you're really
this
there
is their shit. This is going to be their shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I do definitely try to be like, yo, that was a little out of tune. That was a little off beat. Maybe there was too many syllables in that bar, and so it feels clumsy. You know what I mean? Like just like little things like that. Like I think can like help somebody get a much better product, and then and if they do improve upon that, they're gonna be much happier.
Do you ever get any like any people that like just give you like a hard time, like fucking because they don't know how to record, or they don't know how to like, I don't know how, just like the way it goes?
I feel like usually the biggest pain in the ass is like, I don't know. It's a lot of things. Maybe someone's like really not ready, and it doesn't matter how good they are. Sometimes someone really good, can come in just super unprepared, and so then I'm just doing a lot of like, stop, start, rewind, stop, start, rewind, stop, start. Like redoing it, letting the punch. It's like, and it's like at a certain point, it's like, let's just listen to this, write some shit down, and then we'll hit it. But
that's true.
I don't know. It's just all little things like that. I'm not perfect. Maybe sometimes like I got a lot of people at the studio. People could be talking to me, and like, and they're like, yo, I've been ready. Punch me in. You know what I mean? But, we're all human beings and stuff like that. So I try to keep that in mind that,
tight.
If someone's having an off day, it's okay. They're having an off day.
That's tight. How deep does the studio usually get?
That's a great question. We try to keep that under control. I would say that 5 is the max. Every once in a while, we'll make an exception. If it's like a music video, and you want to come in with some friends and stuff like that. But
don't bring everyone.
Don't bring everybody, especially people that
you barely know
aren't having much to do with it. It's like because that's when trouble starts.
That's
when we start to have some.
You don't need all that extra shit in the work
We
environment.
don't. We don't need fights going on. We don't
That's
need
true, right?
that
like
kind
we're
of
here
stuff.
to work. Let's get this going.
We don't need people making out in the lobby.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
That's
that shit.
tight.
You ain't gotta go home.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's good. Fuck shit. Yeah, I can imagine not being that being an issue and shit. Yeah, I mean,
It sounds like it could get annoying to.
Because you're like trying to watch everyone around you, make sure they're being like respectful, and then you're watching ahead of you. Or you guys or is it like a few people?
I mean, it's funny, bro, because like I used to be a lifeguard like at the YMCA, and like low key, this job is like, although like it's all music, but you're kind of a lifeguard too. Cause you're like,
okay, I get you. That's
you're like, yo, what did that guy take before he took 3 shots? Like, you said he took perks before he.
You're like,
what? Do we need to get somebody to take him home? Is he gonna be okay? You know what I mean? Just like keeping your head on a swivel a little bit, because all kinds of debauchery and fun happens at the studio.
I can imagine, bro. Because people.
What are like some pros that you're really like, fuck yeah, like homie came ready, like knocked it out. Like.
Some people like love to come to the studio and like freestyle, and like, and usually when people freestyle, it's most people can't just go like one take, bam, bam, bam. Usually when people say like freestyle, it's like bar for bar. They'll do 1 bar, punch it in, wait, think about it, punch in the next one. And some people can do that, and it's cool. But I feel like almost like 90% of the time, the best product comes out of when someone comes, they've written it, they know it well. I can tell that they've rapped it like out loud or sung it like out loud a while, like, and then they come in and they just lay it down. Because when you do that, we can focus on your tone, we can focus on like your performance, your delivery, maybe how you emphasize things. But if you're just like trying to think of shit to say, that's what we're focusing on. It's like, well, maybe say this, maybe say that. But if you already have that all down, then all those, we can focus on all those subtleties. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you prefer doing like one take or several takes?
Honestly, like me personally, and this is just a personal opinion, like I really like when people like hit a whole verse, or at least like the majority of it, and then like the majority of the hook, because I just feel like the flow and like the swing, like the groove of the vocal like is better than, because when it's like punching, it's
choppy a little bit.
It feels like a little like someone's talking over them, it's just like, I don't know, the groove doesn't like swing as well when someone's just like really riding it, you know what I mean?
The tempo is not too
there's something about like if you're like locking into the groove, I like that better personally. But there's other people, they love punch-ins, and there's pros and cons to both. Like if you do punch-in, you can like really just like focus on the inflection of each bar, you know what I mean? But then at that point you kind of sacrifice the groove of the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
That's true. Yeah, because you do kind of like, you might come up, I don't know, less aggressive.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. The energy is like shifts.
Yeah, because if you do like the kind of like the sound that's kind of happening out like in Detroit and stuff like that, it's like a lot of punches, like and you can tell like they're just like punching in. Yeah, for sure. But it gives it an aggressive feel. And if you're going for that, then do that. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It all depends.
Yeah, it's crazy because I've been honestly like I probably unless you would like have told me, like, cause I heard of punching in and stuff, like, but like in a song, I don't think I could catch it. Probably you could, because I think I think it like. Yeah, I don't think of.
You have to catch the tone.
When I hear a song, I can usually tell. I mean, especially if there's like a little bit of overlapping with the voice.
Oh, okay.
Like, and if it happens occasionally, I don't mind it, but I do not like music when I hear overlapping with every bar. I think it's just like, it feels like two people talking at once, but it's the same. It's like it's like a run-on. I don't like it that much, but
because they can't cut it like right before, huh?
Yeah, it's just like how they written it. You know what I mean? And that's personal taste. There's nothing wrong with it. Just me personally, I like groove. I like when someone's like flowing on it. You know what I mean?
What's the first thing you pay attention like when you listen to new music or something different?
Tone. And I think that's what happened to me with like EDM and like the dance music and house, because like there's no vocals in there, and so you're just listening to instruments and you're just listening to like how that synthesizer sounds.
Yeah.
And like that's what like in dance music, like, you know, someone like Chris Lake, you know, as opposed to someone like Chami, like their basses are so different, and that has everything to do with like the tone of the synthesizer and how they made it. And so when I, you know, come into hip hop and then I'm recording vocal artists all the time, for me it's just like I almost like especially in the beginning, I was like completely like missing lyrics because I'm just thinking of how their tone is sounding, you know, how the voice is sounding. And that's like something that I've like more recently started picking up on, you know, is like paying attention to what they're saying in addition, you know.
To the whole thing together.
Right.
That's tight. Yeah, it's crazy because like we just had we just had Destructive, you know, and he was telling us like how like when, because you know, like I trip out how everybody, like when they're in their own craft or whatever, like they happen to can't like you probably can't listen to music the same as we listen to music. Fucking he can't watch movies the same how we watch movies, because he said like every time he's watching the movie he's like fucking
like, how'd you get this shot?
How'd you get that shot? Yeah, it's crazy. And I always tripped out, and I feel like and like everybody does that same shit. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
Did you ask Destructive what his like famous favorite like cinematographers are, or like any?
I think we asked him.
Yeah, we did, and he actually said he kind of just likes I don't think he said a specific person, bro. He kind of just said that like he just like kind of just like was like a self-taught kind of thing.
Really?
And like he just was like into like he said he's really into like just clean like simple clean stuff. And
see, I love Quentin Tarantino, bro.
For real. Yeah, I honestly, when I asked him, I thought if he was gonna bring him up or not, because like a lot of people fuck with
yeah, because
I've been fucking with Quentin for a minute, bro. He's like straight up.
I mean, cinematography on point. Yeah, and then honestly, I'll put him up against any storyteller like ever in human history. I think he's just so good at telling a story.
Yeah. And a lot of people bring him up too when you ask, like, who's your favorite director?
Right.
Like,
I think the homie Sin, bro, Sin Style. Shout out Sin Style. He was on my first pod, and he's real into cinematic shit, like, and it's crazy because like. He says he's not really into like just like the simple music videos that everybody like is mainly like into. He's more into like them like cinematic shit where like it almost looks like a movie
type shit.
And I trip out because he's real good at that shit, bro. He's like real into like the lighting and like he came in, he shot some stuff here, and dude comes prepared, bro. He comes in with like crazy lighting. He's like he's dope.
That's
so
cool.
like,
you have to show me his ID.
Yeah, bro. I'm about to collab you with him, bro. He's super tight. His name is fucking Sin Style, bro. We're going to check him out. Put him right here. But yeah, like he fucking he did like this crazy. He's like into like commercial shit, bro. We're supposed to. We have like a little project that actually we have little leak. Yeah, it's like a culture like kind of commercial, not really, just kind of just to touch on like the creatives, like how like the new generation is now, like how there's more people like becoming creatives, and just like how back in the day it was, you know what I mean? And so we're gonna try to like, how do you, I don't know how to explain it, but like we're gonna try to like put both in like the same kind of concept, you know what I mean? So to just see how it was back in the day and like how the new generation is now.
I see. Okay. Yeah, that sounds cool, bro. I mean, yeah, it's a little auction. I think that whole like push of like creative fields is, I think, has a lot to do with like technology, bro. Because
for sure,
you know, back in the 50s, you had a blue collar job. One person could pay for an entire family and house, but these days it's like what's not automated. There's very few things that are paying well, and so you have the whole family working, barely scraping by. And now it's like so like me, bro, like I love to mix, I love to record, but I want to start DJing too. And like, but like a big part of that, dope, bro. But a big part of that is because automation. You know, like I don't know, like this cool thing with me. I can type in like Joe Biden saying some stuff, and he says it. How many years until somebody just throws their stems into something and it mixes
And
it.
AI makes it.
And you just say, I want it spacey and, you know.
What's that AI thing called?
It's called 11 Labs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a subscription.
It's like that GPT shit. It's like Chat GPT.
Kind of like you don't type in like I want him to say this, but it's like you feed it a bunch of like really clean audio of like the person, and then you can type it out, and they just will say whatever you want. And dude, it was so funny, so funny.
That's
cool.
crazy, bro. That artificial
Yeah,
intelligence.
that's what they said they got fucking Andrew Tate on, bro. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? So it's a random topic, but yeah.
Maybe.
I say that shit, like
the vocals or some shit, like the shit he was saying or whatever.
Yeah. I do. Low-key, though, I think that guy was definitely up to a lot of no good, though.
Yeah, you can just tell.
You know, it's like, yeah, when you got like 10, like, or however many girls doing OnlyFans on a cam and in Romania, it's like,
yeah.
I got some questions for you.
For real,
if I had a daughter or sister over there, I'd be like, yo, I got some questions for you.
Yeah, for real.
We got some questions. Pull up.
I know that we got Caps Talk right here, ready.
But yeah, bro. But the thing is, it's with AI, it's like, it's, you know, I think that we're really in the last couple of years here of like getting to enjoy it, and you know, maybe 10 years from now, it's gonna be taking a lot of jobs.
That's like for sure. Yeah, that's been a talk for a minute.
Yeah, like a lot of jobs. So
I've actually worked like operating a few AI fucking machines and shit, like for certain jobs, and like they're like, oh yeah, fucking run this machine. We're gonna try to see if it can replace so and so.
That's scary, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like how many years until it's like you don't really need, you know, like customer service because.
Yeah, a lot
AI
of this fucking AI is,
to you.
Yeah,
you know?
Look, I hate that shit, man. I hate that damn AI.
Every
time I get into a phone and I call
operator,
it's like
operator.
The automated stuff is so frustrating.
They haven't dialed it in yet. Yeah. That's tight, bro. Shit, and shit. What you got anything planned for today, bro? Or what? How's your day looking?
Oh, dude, I'm glad you said that. I just got more studio sessions, and then it's actually, you know, it's my birthday. A week or two from now on the 18th.
Oh,
and then,
okay. Look out for MINDOFF's birthday.
Let's go, baby. And then my friend's birthday was on the 1st, so we're going to go to L.A.
Ooh, what you gonna plan for that shit?
We're just going to cause some trouble, bro.
Oh, hell yeah. If you guys fucking run into MINDOFF.
Let's go. Yeah,
take
come on
pictures.
Go buy him a drink.
We're either going to L.A. or Santa Barbara.
Oh, yeah. Santa Barbara's the vibe.
State Street?
Yeah, I love State Street.
Shout out State Street.
Yeah, if you go to State Street, bro, go to... Wildcats. That's my boy Dan's. That's my boy Dan's dad's club.
Dude, I love Wildcat.
Yeah, Wildcat's tight,
I'd love to
right?
DJ there someday.
The dude that's always in the front.
Tap in Wildcat.
His name's Dan. Big Dan.
Okay.
And then his son's the security guard there too as well. He's pretty cool. Huh. Cool guy.
Yeah, dude, the DJs there kick ass, bro.
Oh yeah, I know you were saying you wanted to be a DJ, right? Have you ventured out to fucking like start doing little parties?
Yeah. So the one with at Yeah, we DJ'd there. I opened with Sabo. Yeah, it was hella fun, bro. And like it was just a big realization to me because it's like here in Oxnard, bro. Really, what you just got to know hip hop really well. Those like 2000s club kind of like Timberland era kind of stuff. You get that shit down, and then just like some newer kind of like trap bangers, you're gonna be fine.
Just like know what to play at the right time.
Yeah, not only fine, they're gonna go off. You know, if you're timing like the hits well.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you go to Santa Barbara or like Isla Vista, like you're gonna need to know some house. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're gonna expect some like longer mixes. You know, like some like cleaner, like heavier kind of into the next song. Whereas like hip hop, it's more like quicker. It's like.
Like just drop it,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know that's the fun of it all. It's just like
sure.
I would love to do that. You know, like
some
regularly.
festivals would be dope.
That's
hell yeah,
for reals, huh?
You guys ever been to like a festival?
It's been a minute, bro. Honestly, but I know festivals like they do turn people, bro. Like you go to one, you go to one, and that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
that's all it takes. Like you go to one, and then now you're addicted.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of clients.
Bro, like, cause I'm saying like the last one I went to was where fucking rest in peace Draco the Ruler fucking got it.
Oh yeah.
That shit was packed, bro. Like it was like an hour to go to the restroom, an hour to get a beer, maybe 2. Like it was kind of just
so Disneyland lines.
So it's like
Disneyland lines and shit.
And then like somebody you like is playing over here, someone playing is like way over there. You gotta run as soon as the set's done.
So you smoke? I don't know.
What is that? Is that weed or is that Nick?
It's THC. I don't know. We're gonna get mind off on THC.
I can't do THC. I can't do THC. I'm more of an upper guy. I'll say that. But
it's a sativa. It's a sativa. Give that.
Yeah, no, weed makes me paranoid as hell.
I know. Yeah. Hey, sometimes fucking people, they say the same shit.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Like there's people that's been smoking forever, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah. Nah, it doesn't agree with me. Uppers, I can hang like a champ.
Let's get it.
Like a fucking champion. But nah, downers. Other than like alcohol, I'm chill with. But like mushrooms, acid, all that stuff, I have to be very, very careful with.
For real.
Yeah, that's just intense for sure, bro.
Do you have Nick though?
Shit, I think this guy right here. What's
up with that
pen? Damn, bro. Come on, camera guy. I guess our camera guy's slacking.
Nah, that's so good.
But shit, what's it called? You have any festivals that you have
that you want to work with type shit?
Oh, I mean, it would be a dream to fucking. I mean, any festival where you have like that big of a crowd, like going to like hear you is crazy. But
Rolling Loud
would be cool. I love Coachella was the first festival I ever went to, and I just love Coachella because it's just like there's so many different genres there. It's almost like you're like inside Spotify. You know?
Oh, that's true.
You're just
that's funny, yeah.
You know, like, and you can get a lot of people to go because it's like, well, this person likes Drake, really like New West Coast, and then it's like, well, this person likes Chris Lake, he likes Tech House, and then this person over here, they like Beach House, which is like indie rock. You can still get all those people to go because that's all there.
That's tight.
You know, and then inevitably each person hears music that they probably weren't open to before and has a great time and then likes that now, you know? So it's just like such a fun experience.
That's true, because you're like you're fucking how do you call it? You're like exposing people that haven't heard shit to other stuff.
Right. You know, and if you got a point or two of Molly in you, and you walk into some tent, and you're like,
hey,
I'm kind of fucking with this right now.
Yeah, I've had many clients, bro. Shout out all my clients, bro. So I have a few of my clients where they're more on that homie type of look. You know what I mean? But these guys went to one festival, bro. Now they're raving all the time,
bro. They
look like ravers now.
It will change it. If you do anything after watching this, go to a festival with some like house and good house music. I'm talking like Chris Lake. I'm talking like Walker and Royce, like Fisher, like that kind of stuff. And you don't have to do drugs, but if you do. You will love that music because live, like, it's just the sound quality of it is huge. It sounds enormous, you know, like it just rattles you, and everybody's dancing.
It's
just incredible. Because like hip hop, like I love hip hop, but the experience of it live usually is like, well, the vocals don't quite sound as good as the record because they kind of have to really project on it, you know?
Sure.
But when you see EDM live, it's like different. Cranked on steroids.
You feel it, right?
And then they're mixing all these songs together in like a really creative way, and it just hits so hard, bro. And you're like, what the fuck is this, bro?
You feel it.
And that's that Molly.
Yeah, exactly. That Molly doesn't hurt. Well, it can't hurt. Be careful with it.
The scene out there in what is like Anaheim, I think, is like pretty big too. No.
I've never been out there, but I'm sure. I mean, like honestly, like you go to Europe, bro, that shit's huge out there. Like nobody listens to drum and bass over here. I don't think I've ever met a single person in Oxnard. It's like I like drum and bass. Yeah. But you go to UK, they love that shit.
Yeah, because that's literally what it's like, real big over. That's like you said. Yeah.
Right.
That's tight. Any MINDOFF events planning coming soon?
I think I'm just gonna be DJing out here a lot. You know, like I just had my first gig, and so
collabing with anybody.
So I've been working with Sabo.
Okay,
so I think that we're gonna be in Isla Vista one of these weeks, but I don't have any set dates.
Oh, okay.
I'll be tight.
But yeah, just
somewhere in Isla Vista, like where,
probably some party or some shit.
Yeah, hey, check it out, though. Stay tuned, MINDOFF.
And I'd love to get involved with like the club scene and downtown Ventura. I love that.
Tap in.
You know,
saloon
place.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been thinking about.
Tap in, saloon.
Yeah, and then also, dude, I used to go to that house, Limon y Sal, for your reggaeton.
The tavern.
I used to go to the tavern all the time, and now it's like kind of.
Yeah. You need to go take over, bro. They have honestly no disrespect to the last DJ, bro, but
that's what I'm saying.
Last DJ was horrible, bro.
Oh, really?
Like this guy, I swear to God, he had like the same 12 tracks every weekend, and in the same order.
Yeah.
and you could tell.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was like order. He just got there, connected his shit, and
bro.
Well, yeah, because I know that they almost shut down because there was like a lot of fights and stabbing.
Oh, okay. They couldn't control the shit, huh?
Yeah, and so what I heard is that they're like
under new management.
Yeah, the management was like, all right, well, like if we don't play hip hop and we just play country, can we keep it open? And they're like, okay. And so they did that. And so I think
it's like a different
it's a different crowd.
They're like, we're not showing up.
Hey, but shit, like, do they DJ for that, or they have like live?
I feel like I mean, I don't know. I've
Yeah,
met a country DJ before.
Like country DJ.
I'm betting that they're kind of like, you know, just slowly introducing different music, and then probably will eventually get back to some hip hop.
Yeah, like they're just like trying to keep the place open and shit, right?
They have to gentrify it.
Because honestly, I fuck with the venue. I fuck with their venue.
Yeah, dude, I love that place.
The venue was tight.
It's a dope ass venue.
Yeah.
Bro,
the venue was tight. Yeah,
it's like
a house. You're chilling at a house.
That's exactly, I was gonna say it's like house party vibes almost.
Yeah, that's literally why I like.
Bro, you want to hear a funny ass story?
Let's see.
Okay, so when I turned 21. And my friend Omid, shout out Omid. He's also he makes music.
Shout out.
Our birthdays are super close. We've been friends since 5th grade. So he's the 17th on St. Patrick's Day, and I'm the 18th. So I turn 21 like on midnight, and so we get into the tavern, and that was when we just come back from Coachella.
Oh.
And so before we go, he's like, "I got Molly still," and I was like, "Dude, don't fucking take that." And he just goes. Puts it in his mouth. I'm like, here we fucking go. We turn 21. My dad drives us to the fucking bar. We get there. We're drinking. People find out it's our birthday, you know, so they're buying us like gin and tonics. Shit. And then he just like, I can tell he's blacked out, bro. He just poof. And so then I'm like, oh man, we're both fucked up at this point. I'm like, let's go to the bathroom. And so we have to go, you know, the tavern, you have to go up the stairs.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so we're walking.
They build one downstairs.
We're like barely getting up these stairs, and then we look, and there's this huge line at the top. And I'm like, fuck. And I look over back at the stairs, and there he is, his pants down, peeing down the stairwell, bro. I'm like, yo. And then, of course, the security guy comes out pulls us out, kicks us out. But I was like, you know what? We own that place now. Because you marked your territory there, right?
Yeah, shout out the homie, bro. Shit.
Hey, if you never been kicked out of a bar or a fucking club, you ain't doing it right.
Oh, you're an OG.
That's right.
That's funny, bro. That's a funny story, bro. God damn, I didn't expect that one.
Yeah.
Cause shit, he got lucky. He fucking just got kicked out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it could have been worse.
Yeah, right.
We were young, bro. I think we were just, you know, because I grew up in Thousand Oaks. We're from the suburbs, so you know, I think the vibe that we give out, they're like, these fucking dumbass kids.
No, like they're just drunk as hell.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've seen a bunch of people do that shit there too. For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Because the lines will get big as fuck right there.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even see why the fuck they don't even think about that. They're like fucking people, man.
Maybe like some porta potties out there or some shit, you know?
For real, but shit, now they don't gotta worry about that. No.
Yeah. Now it's just country music.
Nah,
I'm kidding. I don't know what they're playing these days.
That's tight. So say you have a few eyes on a few clubs or
yeah, I mean, you know, like I
drop
said,
resumes or what? How's that work?
I mean, I feel like it usually is just like kind of word of mouth. So like in like Santa Barbara, there's this club EOS.
Oh,
and that's
okay. Oh yeah, EOS.
That's
just
some house shit.
I remember I used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's like I need to scratch that like house itch. And one of the guys I record, Reese, shout out Reese, his homie DJ Halo. He's a DJ at EOS.
Oh, okay.
And
EOS
so
got taken over by Insomniac, right?
They'll go there sometimes. Like Walker and Royce played there a little bit ago.
Okay. Like I thought they got taken over, DJs. Or they just probably got the plug with Insomniac, right?
Yeah, I don't know the details on that, but I know that they've been working together at the very least. Tight.
There used to be another club down there, but it was called like I think it was like Cadiz. It was like a restaurant or some shit, and then they had like similar vibe too. It was tight.
Yeah.
That's tight.
I'll have to check that out. But yeah, so that like getting that gig, he's like, oh, you can open up for me. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel
like a word of mouth too.
Yeah. You know? And then it's like they know you. So
how about like going? Like how about just like straight going like to the club? Like, hey, yo, what's good? You guys?
I've been thinking about that. I kind of feel like I should. I was thinking about like shooting like a promo video with Destructive. Of just like shooting a video, so like you have like material like, hey, look, this is like me mixing a few songs. This is kind of what it looks like, or like you at a club DJing, and that way like they see like, oh look, he knows how to do it. Yeah. This looks professional.
Yeah,
he has a following, and then they're gonna be like more, you know, it's like you want them to bite, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
They see you're legit all around.
Right.
That's dope. Yeah, because honestly, I think they do need more. They need more fucking house music clubs.
Yeah. It's, you know, you always kind of have to give the crowd what they want. So
yeah,
like,
that's
true.
What,
when we notice like Sabo and I, when we were DJing at Miss Olson's, the owner was like, I want house the last 2 hours. And we're like, hell yeah. Because we both like house. We're like, let's do it. But when it came time for that, the crowd was just loving like Mike Sherm. Like anytime we play Mike Sherm, go off. White Shirt,
Mike Sherm
off. And so we're like, we're like, we shouldn't play house. Like it's, you know, we try to skip one.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, nah, they want this. They want like OGZ. Like, so let's play that.
You could kind of read the crowd,
yeah,
huh?
for sure.
When you play one song, it's like you'll see the crowd like
how they move
thin.
And shit.
Yeah,
that's
like, tight.
Am I gonna keep doing this and just let it thin out?
Hey, because you know what? You know what? I do. I have me and my girl. Me and my wife we were at was it Tipsy Go?
Oh, dude.
And she was so pissed that like they're playing some good shit, right? Some upbeat. And then they go and like switch like to a whole different like
vibe,
bruh. We're like, bruh, like no, like this shit, they don't even go together type shit, you know what I mean? And yeah, she was so mad, it was so funny. And then even her friend, like she even went like got her phone, bruh, and like put like play Bad Bunny, but like all fucking huge, and she like was just waving it to like that. It was so funny.
So it was a DJ for sure that was doing that.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, what?
Damn.
Yeah, and he was into it more than the crowd, bro. I was like, goddamn, bro. Like you don't realize the fucking crowd is not fucking with it.
Right. Yeah. No, you got it. I mean, you have to take that into consideration at least.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Right.
It's funny you say that, bro, because that's where I grew up.
Okay, that's tight.
So we would go to Tipsy Goat. And then the newer one, the Tarantula Hill.
Tarantula, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I got my high school reunion over there. Let's go, baby.
Recent coming up or what?
Yeah, 10 year.
Oh shit, that's pretty dope. That who does that? Who like sets that up for you guys?
Dude, we just saw it was like a page on IG that started following people.
Really?
Yeah. It was.
That's cool. Whoever started that, huh?
Yeah, it was the girl that did it. She was like really involved with all the ASB stuff.
Yeah.
Her name was Summer, and that's what she was doing in high school a lot. And she made that one, so I was like, all right. I mean, I was curious. I didn't know how they were gonna do that either, but I want to go have some beers with kids from high school. That sounds fun.
Just like a mind off.
Yeah,
check me out.
Hey,
work with all the producers, all the artists out here. Yeah. I know Tarantula's doing shows too, right?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, but I don't think do they have a stage? No, huh?
I think sometimes they do set up a stage outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
They should do like a permanent stage. They got a big setup.
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of room.
Yeah. They should do a permanent setup. Because they have the potential to take out Tipsy Goat. No offense, but they really do.
I feel like Tipsy Goat is kind of like the Bombays of
that's funny.
Like I'm feeling dirty. I'm feeling nasty. Let's go to fucking Tipsy.
Yeah, it was funny because the day we went, right? My girl, we went. I think because of my girl's Christmas party, right? And and like it was like her coworkers and shit. And then I heard like the guy over say something, and he's like, "Hey, bro, it's the first time I've ever seen the ratio like." Fucking, more females than guys, and I was just laughing inside my head, like, you know what I mean? I was like, these fuckers are like so happy that there's more females than guys this time, you know what I mean? Like for once, and it looked like the funny thing is, it looked like just like this dude like that just looked like a fucking like one of the regulars, you know what I mean? One of the fools that just like goes there and just.
I mean, you have to be to even notice that, right?
For real.
I was like, oh shit! Like he just looked like he wasn't even there trying to be looking fresh or nothing. He was just like a regular there to get faded.
Just want to go get a drink.
And he's just like, hey man, fucking look. Yeah, I mean,
like, we're doing something.
Look at Tipsy Go coming up.
That's shy, but shit. If you guys need a new DJ, hit up MINDOFF.
Let me know. MINDOFF, type in.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
festivals.
My boy got all kinds of shit popping.
Let's go, baby. Hip hop, EDM.
Private
reggaeton, yeah, that's tight.
I really want to find a place to start DJing disco too, bro.
Disco, damn, that was crazy.
Dude, me and my friends, we went to this like show. It was Ventura Music Hall, and it was just like 70s disco, and it was so fucking fun, bro. It was just
like a theme DJ type shit.
Yeah, dude, and it was just like 70s like hit after hit, like Michael Jackson, Earth, Wind and Fire.
That's pretty dope now. Do they still have bowling?
I was gonna say.
I don't know. I've never been there.
I haven't been there because I know it used to be Discovery, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that's it used to be.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The music hall
now it's like a venue. It's
a
big ass space.
It was.
Yeah, because they used to have like 3 bowling alleys at least, and then like a little small bar and a stage.
Yeah,
okay. And I haven't been there since, so like
that makes sense.
Yeah, I was just there. I seen the RZA and I think it was Dead Heat. It's like metal band.
There's been a lot of people over there. And they'll do like themes like that too. I know that they had like a 90s hip hop like night one time.
Yeah, they be pulling
it's
people,
big,
bro.
Dude.
That's
it's really big. And it was fun. I had a great fucking time.
Yeah, that's cool. Shit, fucking. It's always good to be connected with shit like people like that, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah. And it's fun to like, just like go out and like listen like a DJ play different kind of music. Like like I mean, I was like, dude, they were playing some songs like, and I was like, this is the shit my parents were dancing to in the fucking 80s. You know, like getting racked out to. It's like disco era kind of. I'm like, yo, I might have went my entire life and not heard like this song like in this way. You know what I mean? Like it just felt like I was like, hell yeah, this is cool.
Some disco beats in the works or some samples.
Yeah,
dude, probably. I fucking love disco.
Stay tuned.
No one's doing that.
There's a like, dude, Doja Cat, like she rapped on like a disco kind of style beat, and I loved it, bro. I love Doja Cat because she just like, I don't think I've ever heard her do the same genre like twice in a row. I've heard her done house. I've heard her do R&B, rap. She's done like a 50s like flip. You know, like on trap, was that like a freak?
Oh shit!
Like me, it's like a 50s like era kind of a sample over some like hypersexual like trap music. You know,
she even jumped on the Painka, I think too.
Which one?
That Painka, the fucking put your hands on my shoulders.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Put your hands on my shoulders.
Yeah, it's hard, right? It's like, oh shit, who did that one?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I love Doja Cat.
Yeah, that's cool. Tight. Hell yeah, bro.
So is there anyone like mainstream that you want to work with, like
super mainstream, other than like
DJs or artists?
I mean,
producers.
I feel like the biggest thing is like well, Beyonce's super talented, but like I feel like a lot of like how you get a really good song out of a studio is like the energy and like the energy of like the people, you know, and like so like it would be whoever, like if I were to have the opportunity to like meet these people, you know, somehow and be like, yo, like, you know, maybe I didn't listen to Dominic Fike all the time, but when we hang out, he's super fucking cool, and I know we're gonna have a fun time in the studio, and then something like that kind of energy is gonna come out. Yeah, you know what I mean? Or like maybe I don't listen to like Lil Yachty all the time, but if I met him and we're just laughing, having a great time, and going to the studio, we're gonna have a cool ass song. You know what I mean? Whereas like maybe, you know, I don't know.
Or fucking tap
Shakira is huge or whatever, and then but it's just awkward and we don't seem to be getting along well. Like this song is probably not gonna.
So you feel like you gotta click vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's hard to just DM them, right? Because you don't really know them, huh?
Yeah, it's like way more important than just being like getting two big all stars together and being like make something cool happen. You know what I mean?
Like
hey, but then it's cool. I guess it's good. Like so that basically kind of like you kind of like what you're basically saying is it's better to work with like artists that you're building, basically, right?
Yeah,
like, kind of like fucking like fools are popping off right now and shit, and like they're blowing up with you. You know what I mean? Exactly. So those fools, like you're seeing them blow up, and then like they're, you know what I mean? And then obviously like you get a lot of recognition. That we've had a lot of people on the pod already. Fucking shout out MINDOFF.
Yeah, man, and I appreciate that. You know,
like,
yeah,
bro. Cause
I'd be nothing without everybody here. Like you, like I said, like the 805 and the Oxnard Ventura really just like gifted me like with like such an amazing job.
Fuck
you know, by trusting me with their music, you know.
No, hell yeah, that's dope.
And I'd much rather be here than clawing my way through LA trying to just get a big artist.
Fuck yeah.
It's so much more exciting like watching somebody like take off. Like Cam Naguapo, shout out Cam Naguapo.
Oh yeah, shout out.
He came to me, he's just this young kid, loves rapping, and then recently a song that we did together, he posted on TikTok, and he's like got like over like 600,000.
You guys go tap in, check that shit out.
Crazy ass number. I don't know the exact number, but it did really well, and he's been working so hard, you know. So it's cool to just see that shit.
To be a part of it, right? Too. To be a part of it and shit. Yeah, exactly. I've always seen that shit.
From the beginning to like where it's going.
It's like I remember when this kid was just coming in, just doing his shit. Now look at him, popping off on TikTok.
Oh yeah. So I think that does make sense more like what you said, like just fucking like. Just like building with the people that's around you, dog, and you know it actually it's more meaningful and more like of a
rewarding,
rewarding,
absolutely, than just being like cool, Bruno Mars is here, like I mean that would be cool. And I interned at Sony for a little bit, and we had some people come through there like that, but like my involvement was so minimal, and it was just kind of like, cool, this person's here, you know. But
yeah,
it's not the same as like watching like someone that you know helped along the way, and then they're like, bam, you know, do something really cool and do well. That's way cool.
Because then they'll be like, shout out MINDOFF, appreciate the help.
Right.
Because yeah, dog, that's real dope. That's real dope. Because I'm pretty sure like have you built that relationship with like anybody specific that where like they just say, you know what, I'm only fucking with MINDOFF?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put anyone's words in their mouth, but I feel like my clients are really loyal.
Yeah,
I'll say that much, and really trust me and come back, and you know when they want to record music,
like
they
on
think
some
of
Drake
me.
shit where like I'm only fucking with 40. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's
I would think that there's probably a large majority of my clients that feel that way. But
yeah.
You know, but I don't want to put any words in anyone's
mouth. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, shit, let's take a shot to that one, dog, and let's fucking wrap this shit up
go.
almost before we get this shit cracking. And we appreciate you fucking for taking the time, dog.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, dog, because I know you're a busy dude. Like you said, you're fucking just fresh out the studio.
That's right.
Going back to the studio. Well, came to the Capsule Talk.
Ooh.
Going back to
switch.
Not too much.
Oh, okay.
Going back to go ahead here.
Oh, no, that's my cup. So
All
far.
right,
you'll see
and then
yeah, I had already.
you know what I mean,
That's
and
cool
then
right there.
and then straight back, like we said, back to the studio.
My boy
Hell
kept it
yeah.
going, huh?
Yeah.
But shit,
Let's
dog.
go, baby.
We'll take a shot to that, dog, because we want to respect everybody that we're here.
Yeah,
for
cheers
the
to the
whole-
805.
Appreciate
Thanks for coming and inviting me here.
Yeah.
It's been a great time,
bro.
baby. Let's go.
My guy, MINDOFF's a real one. Taking shots, no chaser.
I'm on keto. I can't be drinking Coke.
Shit. Sorry, guys. That's the only one I have. Sorry, guys. But yeah, dude. Appreciate you fucking for coming through, bro. And
Absolutely.
Appreciate
like
you for
we're
coming through,
fucking,
man.
we're honestly, you know what I mean? Like we said, we just starting this off, and we honestly we're gonna definitely be looking forward for episode 2
Cool.
with MINDOFF, dog,
Hey,
for sure,
anytime,
bro.
anytime. I'm like 10
Yeah.
minutes down the road. Let
Fuck
me know.
yeah, dog. We're gonna fucking definitely work. And like, if you guys made it this far, comment down below, MINDOFF and shit, dog. We really appreciate you guys for fucking with us. We fuck with you, as you know. It's your boy. I am Jose Barber 1, and it's your boy.
Life by Design.
And your boy MINDOFF.
Thank you. We out. This shit.